so I've been fasting for 3 days now. I began my fast midnight leading into Thursday. So yeah, I just been going around drinking nothing but water. This will be my second time doing a 3-day fast. The first one that I did was an Esther fast, and that one was without water and food. But this one I was able to drink water with it. I typically do like 3-day fast, and I'll do like a 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. type situation. But this time was fully 3 days. So right now it is 10:34. That's my dog barking in the background. And we're about to break this fast. So I'm gonna show y'all how I make my protein smoothies. And we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna show y'all what I put in my protein smoothies. I use almond milk because I don't drink dairy. And I like to buy my fruits either already frozen in bundles because it's cheaper, like the pre-mixed berries. I have the dragon fruit pineapple one. This was a jolly good time in the summer months. I like to buy like strawberries in bulk. Not buy bananas. I buy them like organic. And I like to just chop them up, pre-chop them up, and then put them in Ziploc baggies and freeze them. So yeah, I also like to add some acai bowl mix to this. And it comes with so many different benefits. Chia seeds are really healthy, especially for your heart. It also has omega-3. You can buy this big old container at Sam's Club. But all this stuff is extremely healthy for you. Honey, even putting honey in your smoothies is really, really beneficial. I have so many different flavors. Whatever flavor you want, honey, you can make it happen. And it just gives you variety because sometimes you don't want to keep eating and consuming the same thing. You'll get bored. So this one's really tasty. Can you tell I love chocolate? It's a great source of fiber, protein. Being vegan, we have to get it in. We have to get it in one way or the other. Because if you don't replenish your nutrients, then you are going to feel completely depleted. I also like to add a little bit of MCT oil. This stuff is made from coconuts. It has triglycerides in it, and it's good for energy. It's good for focus, clarity. I have ashwagandha that I use. And I take my fenugreek too. So, I mean, we'll go over like what vitamins I take another day, but because I have a lot. But right now I'm just going to show y'all how I make my smoothies because I'm about to break my 3-day fast. Yeah. The reason why I'm making a protein smoothie to break my fast because it's definitely important to not overload and shock your body after you've been fasting. And it's good to replenish the nutrients that were being depleted as you were fasting. And what better way to do that but drink protein. So I use this protein powder. This is by Venus. Y'all know Venus and Serena Williams? Yeah, well, Venus came out with a powder called Viking. This stuff is so good. Like, I'm almost done with it. That's how good it is. You can get it on Amazon. It's pretty reasonable, I would say. And it lasts long. So you get 20 grams of protein. It has 60 superfoods and nutrients, and all you need is 1 cup. This is triple chocolate because I'm obsessed with everything chocolate. Love, 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 love chocolate. And I like my man chocolate too. So some of the benefits it has is superfoods, acai. It has broccoli in here. It has asparagus. Has Brussels sprouts, buckwheat, carrot, chia seeds, kale, okra, spinach, cherry, everything that you need. Electrolytes, antioxidants, probiotics, minerals, vitamins, prebiotics, omega-3, amino acids. Listen, the list goes on. This is the truth. And it's vegan. So for all my vegans out there, get into it. I'm telling you, this is where it's at. Okay, so I'm going to start making my smoothie and y'all can watch. Did you know there's power and purpose in fasting? Fasting is a spiritual discipline that has the power to draw us closer to God and refine our faith and strengthen our spirit. It's not just about denying ourselves food or certain pleasures. It's about creating space for God to work in our lives, so you can hear him more clearly and grow in intimacy with him. Y'all remember in the Bible, Jesus himself modeled the importance of fasting. He did it for 40 days and 40 nights. We see that Jesus was led into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil while he was fasting. Now, Jesus was hungry while he was out in the wilderness. The period of fasting wasn't just a time of physical deprivation, it was a time of spiritual preparation for him. Jesus knew he was getting ready to launch his ministry publicly for the world. So him fasting for 40 days and 40 nights was to align his will with his Father. So basically he did it to fortify himself against any temptations that may be thrown his way. Now, listen, if Jesus is the Son of God and found fasting essential, shouldn't we? Fasting also helps us cut out any distractions. It also helps us deny our flesh and focus solely on God. It's basically an act of surrender that says, Lord, you are more important than my desires, my routines, and my comfort. Literally, each of us can incorporate fasting into our lives on a daily basis. Now, I'm not saying it has to be 40 days in the wilderness, child. Like, if you can do it, go ahead and do it. Kudos to you. We can do all things through Christ that strengthens us. But it can also be a one-a-day fast from 4 a.m. to 4 p.m., or even fasting from sweets, fasting from social media, or other comforts that often distract us from God. Basically, the ultimate goal is not the sacrifice itself, but the spiritual transformation it brings. And then you'll see in Matthew, I believe it's chapter 6, Jesus says, when you fast, don't be dramatic. Don't be walking around disgruntled because you hangry like the hypocrites be doing. He says fasting is supposed to be done privately and not shared with anyone but you and Jesus Christ. He also states, when you fast, put oil on your head, wash your face, brush your teeth, take a shower, and dress bougie, so that it's not obvious to others that you're fasting. Now, we may have some slip-ups. I know there's been times where I said I was going to begin a fast and I woke up and had cereal and I totally forgot. But God honors the sincerity of our hearts. He understands that we will make mistakes. We repent and start a new day or pick it back up. But through fasting, we express humility before God and we create room for him to move in our lives. And we see this in Isaiah chapter 58. Fasting has the power to bring breakthrough, not just for ourselves, but for others as well. So oftentimes I like to also pray and fast for others and make a list of the things I need to pray about and who I need to pray for. So this week I challenge each of y'all to fast in some type of way, whether that's for a day, from sunrise to sunset, or abstaining from a specific indulgence. I think it's important to dedicate time, prayer, worship, and seeking God's guidance while you're fasting each week. Just remember that fasting isn't about what we're giving up. It's about what we're gaining, which is a deeper connection with God, clarity in our own lives, in our own calling, and the power to overcome the battles in our own lives. Now, as we fast, just remember, Jesus said in the book of John, all who come to me will not be hungry, and all that believes in me will not be thirsty. So let's hunger and be thirsty for him above all else. All right, let's see how it tastes. I love these things. I feel like if you are a chocolate and peanut butter, like a Reese's girl lover, always put this stuff in there, y'all. Like, game changer. PB Fit, it has protein. It's a peanut butter protein powder. Put this with this and the chocolate. Listen, you can make ice cream with this stuff. You can make a dessert with it. Like sometimes after I have dinner and I still have a sweet tooth and a craving. Heaven, heaven. Oh my gosh, they're like so fun! Okay. Beautiful. Have a good day.